Hi children, welcome to the 10th unit. In this unit, we will be learning about living and non-living things. So what are living things? So children, for example, they move, they eat, they grow, they talk, right? How about dolls? Can they talk? Can they walk? Can they eat? Can they grow? Will dolls grow? No, right? So children are living things, and doll on the other hand is a non-living thing. All right, so anything that grows and eats and talks and moves and gives birth to young ones are called living things, and all the living things are natural things. So now if you look at the toy car, there are some non-living things which move. For example, there are some cars which move on its own, right? When you look at it, it just goes. But we know that it needs some kind of a power. It needs a power of a battery, right? So in the same way, non-living things sometimes they do move, but they definitely need an external power. They need our help, only then it can move. Now, there are many living things around us. All living things are natural things. Tree, dog, cockroach, plant, man, all these things are living things, and they are all natural things. Even though plants cannot really move from one place to another, but their stem moves to the direction of the sun to receive the sunlight. Hence, even plants are living things. Now, let's look at non-living things. Things which cannot grow, move, breathe and reproduce their young ones are called non-living things. Non-living things can be natural or man-made. So here, if you look, there is a table. So on one side, we have all the natural things. That is the sun, cloud, moon and rocks. How about the other side? We have man-made things. That is car, house, bag and pencil. So these are the two different kind of non-living things. So children, now that we learnt about living things and non-living things, let's move on to the activities that are given in your book. So here we have write T for true and F for false statement. So we have few statements that are given, and in the bracket you have to mark it with a T if it is a right statement, if it is a true statement. So the first one, a flower is a natural thing. Is it true? Is it a natural thing? Yes. So you can put a T. Second one, living things do not grow. Do living things grow? They grow, right? So this is a false statement. So you have to write F in the bracket. So in the same way, you go ahead and fill up the rest of the true or false. Now let's move on to the next activity. Here they say write L for living and N for non-living things. Mention if they are natural or man-made. One is done for you. So if you look, here we have so many pictures of living and non-living things. The first one is a tiger. Tiger, the animal, is it a living thing? Yes, that's why it is marked as L there, and it is a natural thing. The second one, it is a scooter. Is it a living thing? No, it's a non-living thing. So you can write N and then write man-made. Scooter is man-made, right? And third one, that's a bird. It's an owl bird. So is that a living thing? Yes. So mark L there and then write down that it's a natural thing. So now that you understood how to fill up these boxes, you go ahead and look at all those pictures and fill up all those boxes. I'm sure you'll be able to do them. Now let's move on. Here we have activity zone. So if you observe the things around you in your house, there are so many things that are around you, right? So in one column, you write down all the living things, 5 living things that you see around you. And the other side, you can write down 5 non-living things that are around you. Okay, so you take time, look around and write it down later. And then we have another activity that is given. Here you need to collect the pictures of all the living and non-living things. So there is a space that is given in your textbook, right? So you take time and stick out all these in your textbook. So I hope all of you have had fun learning from our book today. So fill up the rest of the things that you have today. Okay? See you all in the next unit. Bye-bye.